Guys, good morning. How's your morning going so far? I hope you're at least up right now, you know? I'm pretty sure you will be, because once I upload this, it'll probably be like midday, like 1 p.m. or something like that. But we're up. It's 8 a.m. Day was going well until I realized I lost the charger for my Beats. So that's unfortunate. It's real unfortunate. There's no other way to really charge them. There might be, who knows? There might be. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, this is episode 3, man, of the Trauma Bonding Hotline. All right, we're up right now, and we have another topic today. And this topic is more important than you think. It's not the most important, but it plays a really big role in perhaps the reason you're in the situation you're in right now. Reasons why perhaps relationships have, went down a more sour route that you didn't want. And this word insecurity here, it could be you. It could have been you who was the insecure one. Hey man, it could have been them who was the insecure one. At the end of the day, we all have our problems, and a lot of these problems, the majority of the world isn't just gonna freely be open, to just speak about it, or to talk on their weak points and stuff like that. And the thing is that I've actually kind of gotten past that point. This is something I don't mind doing. I don't mind speaking about my weakest points. I don't mind speaking about areas in my life that I need improvement on. And there are some things that you're trying to improve in your life that does not be said. And you just got to keep that between you and yourself. Insecurity plays a big role in why some of the traumatic events you went through happened the way they did, man. And it could be because of how so much happened that made you think this way, or it could be insecurities in which things that you had to get done, things that had to been, opened up into the public, and something you would have rather not a bunch of people known about. But unfortunately, that's just something, the way it goes, man. Sometimes we have insecurities within our bodies. Sometimes, there's gonna be medical events that happen, and it's gonna be a little insecure. It's gonna be like a little scary, But the thing with this topic, man, is that you are a generous person, though. And just because you had a situation that kind of put you in a vulnerable position during certain times and during certain periods in your life, does not give individuals the right to take advantage of this situation you had going down and try to use it for their benefit, try to use it to make themselves look bigger than you, when you and I both know that these people who went out of their way to put you down, these people who went out of their way to play mind games with you, these people who went out of their way to just get a kick out of watching you at your lowest point. And this is something that can be psychologically damaging to someone's mind, bro. When you have a collective group or friends or people who you thought cared about you, and you find out they don't at all, actually. These people tried using your insecurity to make themselves look bigger. These people tried using your insecurity, tried using the pretty intense situation that you had going on to hope that you wouldn't even get it taken care of. These people perhaps didn't even want you to get whatever it was done that you had to get done, man. You guys got to understand that once you reach a situation when you've been speaking to God, and you've been isolating yourself for a while, and you've been looking back on some things that happened that confuse you, and then you really put it together. I'm not telling you guys to remember. I'm telling you guys to move forward, but to never forget though. And if you do forget, that's okay, but we just don't want any issues anymore in our lives. We got to move forward, bro. I remember one time, man, and you guys can still kind of see the scar actually right here. It was in 2010 actually. I remember, man. 2010. I was 14, a freshman in high school, and I had this enormous, gigantic pimple, bro. It was huge. You know, my family didn't really have the money to pay for this, bro. So I remember my dad had like these crazy tools, right? These crazy like dermatologist tools, and he would try to like just squeeze all that nasty stuff out and just try to make it go lower without visiting the dermatologist. And bro, I remember a second one because like it like transferred. The word is pus. I hate that word, bro. It transferred, and I had a scar right here too. Now I had two big cystic acne pimples right here, bro, in the middle of both my eyes, bro, and it was really awkward. He passed away shortly after, a year and a half ago, and that's when it finally started to slow down. But after that, it got more depressing, and it started to come back up. And I'll never forget, I had a really good friend, bro. He was a grade above me, and he was part of the squad, right? His name was Kenny. And Kenny, he didn't give a damn, bro. I remember I walked into class one time, and he was like, "Hey, everybody, look, Cheyenne's got his third eye open," and everyone started busting out laughing, and I laughed too, bro. I laughed, and you know, I looked at it, and it was just funny, bro, because it was him, and just where we came from. You know, he was from Honduras actually, and you know, he didn't do that. He did it in a way where he wasn't making fun of me though. Like he just knew that it was something that was going down. He knew what was up with me, and he was a cool person, bro. He was really intelligent, because he knew about like how to go about things, bro, and how to be real funny about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never forget that. And I started laughing at it, you know what I'm saying? It was funny, bro. You know? So what I'm trying to get from this video, man, is that insecurities play a huge role. Not the hugest role, that's for sure, but it plays a role in why we may sometimes feel and act out the way we do, even towards people, and choose to isolate ourselves towards people. And the thing is, man, is that it's not the fact that just, oh, we're choosing to just run away. We're choosing to run away, and oh, we're scared, and it has nothing to do with that, man. It's just about mental health positivity, bro. And you got to get yourself in that right environment. The minute you see people playing games with you, the minute you see people joking about your medical condition, the minute you see people not supporting what you got going on, and ain't no one got to support everything you got going on, bro. But when it comes to things like your health, when it comes to things like so-called family and friends, and they're not there for you, none of them was there for me for my surgery, bro. My major surgery. You need to have someone there for you. I didn't have no one there for me. I didn't have anyone there supporting what I had to get going on, man. The people closest to me did not want me to get my major surgery done. Why? Because after I'd get it done, I'm feeling better, bro. There's a lot I wish I could say, but I'd rather not. You guys got to stay strong. You guys have got to reach a position where you don't need someone next to you all the time. We talked about in the previous episode how it would be nice once we grow later on into our future and to have a partner and to have someone to support what we got going on. But right now we got to support ourselves. Right now we got to show that we care. Right now we got to get ourselves out of this rut. Right now we can't be insecure anymore. I know it's tough. I know it's tough. I know a lot of you guys had a bunch of stuff happen in the past. I know a lot of you guys had a bunch of stuff that changed you mentally, changed you emotionally, changed you physically. You know what I'm saying? And it's real. And when you have people trying to poke fun at the situations you had going, these people are most likely not for you. And it's not your fault. Because this is when we go back to the first point where, yeah, sure, it is awkward. Yeah, sure, it could be embarrassing. Could be, depending on the way you look at it. But what's more embarrassing is how far these people will go to try to have you in your lowest point, to try to not help you, to try to just get a reaction out of you. And this is something that we can't have anymore. So I'm ending the message right here. I know it's tough. I know it's awkward. I know it sometimes feels like you're just completely away from the majority. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay. And we gotta move forward. Thanks for watching.